Good morning, Malaysia. This is Natalie serving you the hottest and the most leading news of the hours in JNT News. Rap jokes are not funny, says Malaysian Olympic diver Pandalela Rino. On 21 October 2021, national diver Datuk Pandalela Rino has hit out at those who make light of sexual violence, stating rape is no laughing matter. Her comments come after actor Fauzi Nawawi apologized for saying during a recent appearance on talk show Rumah Number 107 that he enjoyed filming a rape scene for the film Anak Halal. The scene ended up being cut from the film's final edit. The Olympic silver medalist recalled how she had to train for 7 years under a former coach who constantly made a sexual inappropriate jokes while the authorities protected him. In the Twitter app, she stated that in the past, I too had a coach who loved to make lewd jokes and I always either keep quiet or fake laugh. That one time I decided to speak up against him. Instead, I was bullied in return. 7 years later, he was accused of rape. The saddest part about those 7 years was every year he would do something bad. However, us as athletes could do anything because he was backed up by our own head coach. Back in 2017, a Chinese national Wang Jiang, who was a coach in the national diving program, was charged in the session court with raping a national diver who was aged 20 then. A dry gym at the National Aquatic Center, Bukit Jalil Sport Complex in Sri Petaling. He was later acquitted after the prosecution withdrew its appeal in Court of Appeal. Following that, the national diving setup was disbanded and former head coach Yang Zuliang was relieved of his duties. Former Sports Ministry Khairi Jamaluddin, in response to Pandalela, said he reserved criticisms from sport journalists for his action in disbanding the national diving setup. The next news is Malaysia daily COVID-19 cases back above 6,000 on 21 October. Malaysia's new COVID-19 cases rose to 6,210 on Tuesday, up to 12.58% from 5,516 a day earlier. After staying below the 6,000 mark for 3 consecutive days, on the latest infection, 6,168 were local transmission and 42 were imported cases, says Health Director General Tan Sri Dr. Hisham Abdullah. He said only 116 or 1.9% of Thursday cases was regarded as serious, category 3, 4, and 5, while the others 6,094 or 98.1% were categories 1 and 2 cases. Meanwhile, 677 individuals were being cared for at the intensive care units, of whom 501 were confirmed to be positive for COVID-19, while 176 were suspected cases. Of these, 319 patients needed ventilators to help them breathe, including 205 confirmed COVID-19 positive. Daily recovery continued to come in higher than daily infection at 7,562, bringing the total recovery to 2,303,583. In contrast, the country cumulative COVID-19 infection to date is 2,413,592. In terms of COVID-19 cluster, Dr. Noor Hisham said 6 new clusters were identified in the last 24 hours, for a total of 591 active clusters. 3 of the new clusters were related to communities detected in Selangor, Sabah, and Negeri Sembilan, involving a total of 74 infections. 2 others were workplace cluster in Negeri Sembilan and Selangor with a total of 61 infections, while a high-risk group cluster identified in Sabah had 34 infections. That's all for me. Thank you.